Lethality is broken right now, and Lethality Misfortune is therefore an extremely strong pick. She is the perfect champion to climb since it is very easy to punish the enemy for mistakes with your front-loaded burst damage. The new item Hubris allows you to snowball out of control during mid-game teamfights, and this old and proven first strike rune page sets you up for success as well. But once you hit Hubris plus Dirk plus Cyrildas, it's effectively lights out. This combination of items not only sets you up for a strong late game build, but also enables you to effectively one-shot any opponent in the mid game. A single misstep and you kill the entire enemy team with your R. And quick sponsor shoutout, for those of you who feel hard stuck but really want to climb and are serious about improving, I highly recommend the coaching program from Solo Queue Solution. When you take their course, you will climb to Diamond guaranteed. So check out the description for more info and have fun with Misfortune in Season 14. Nautilus Misfortune is a very potent combo, especially at level 6. Nautilus just locks down a single target, you press R, they instantly drop. Of course not so good for setting up AoE ults, but... oh god, I missed a minion 1 versus 0. But most of the time not necessary, really. Just picking one target is more than enough to snowball the rest of the fight. Anyway, first things first, Tristana and Renata. They have a strong level 2 all in, but we get level 2 first, so that doesn't matter anymore. Quite lucky we get to push while they had to leash. Oh god, I missed another minion. But I want to pressure them here. Pushing Tristana in is always a good idea because she has a hard time farming under tower due to her E passive. Anyway, now they're level 2 as well. We can't be that cheeky anymore. Let's say we go for the free Q bounces. Oh god, okay, I need to find my groove. Need to get those last hits in. There we go. That's more like it. Now we focus on not missing any more CS. The curveball, did you see that? Nasty. Anyway, Nautilus should take the cannon minion. We focus on getting all the other minions. The wave's coming. Again, ideally we want to be pushing. Also makes it easier for Nautilus to land a hook, because if there's no wave the enemy can hide behind, then that's a no-brainer for him. Close. So you want to play a passive farming playstyle until Nautilus finds the opening. Or Rengar for that matter. The enemy know he's here though. Come on, Tristana, give me a Q. But she's afraid to walk up to farm, which is quite nice. She has to respect that Rengar is still here. And we are hitting our last hits now. I have heal if I need to. There we go. Just get the wave on the tower, honestly. They're a bit off more than they could chew. Tristana tried to all in us, but Misfortune's burst damage, definitely a factor you can't ignore. A base behind the tower, no reason to base in a risky spot. And I want to wait for an extra longsword anyway. I can buy Dirk plus longsword with 1350. Yeah, Tristana is losing most of this wave, which is of course a massive advantage for us. So yeah, this is why Misfortune is so strong, especially in those more chaotic, lower elo games. It's just very easy to capitalize off of all the chaos that ensues. And yeah, right now we have a serrated Dirk with an extra longsword. What does Tristana have? Double longsword. Horribly outclassed. So the next time something like this happens, it will be even more one-sided. Almost there. Nice. So I want to reset the wave before we do anything crazy, because minions deal a lot of damage. Found our target with the Q-bounce. Wave will reset on the tower, so no problem there. And then we can start... Oh god, misclick. Then we can start using our item advantage. Yeah, just Q them directly if they walk up, because then they can't outplay it by moving sideways or something. Those Qs really start to sting as we get more points, and also because we have so much AD and lethality behind it right now. So much, quote unquote. Considering it's 6 minutes into the game, it's quite a lot of lethality. Massive. Renata is quite squishy, so trades like these, not in her favor. Ah, that hook. Would have been so nice. Now with hook on cooldown, they can be a little bit more daring. Anyway, let's ward. We see Talia, but that's our mid laner. Okay, Kha'Zix is the jungler. Should have paid more attention. So Kha'Zix could be trying to make something happen now, because we are pushing. And there's this nice gang path behind us, but we should see. Okay, Kha'Zix mid lane. Get the last hits. She loses the cannon minion. It's all good. Passively creating an advantage like this is quite valuable. Cannon minions are worth a lot. And since it's a Tristana, I'm not really concerned. I can just push this in. Nautilus level 5, but just by pushing this in... Oh, come on, Rengar. Why would you do that? I mean, random plays like this happen all the time in this elo. That's a Renata flash, plus we get an extra wave on the tower. Definitely worth. I have heal if I need to. Okay, we got Kha'Zix there. Ah, that was too greedy of me. Should have played more carefully though. It's fine. It's just one extra kill for Kha'Zix, who's fed anyway. Our tactic in the mid game will be getting rid of him and then cleaning up, so one kill more or less doesn't really change too much. A kill for Tristana would have been more concerning. In any case, we have a full hubris now. Tristana also probably a lot of gold. She had the opportunity to farm after all. Yet we just push in. More points in Q. Almost 9 CS-ish per minute. Bro. He didn't see. Perfect. Shutdown for Nautilus, but I mean, still, we got ganked. And they got nothing except for Kha'Zix died. That's very good for us. I have a hubris trigger now. Might get some value here. That crit is a little too much, huh? We'll see how we continue. How much they try to, or how much they dare to do. That looked quite nice. Goodness. The damage. I just press R. There we go. Another hubris trigger. It's so much AD right now after the takedown. Yeah, we can push in, Tristana loses more farm. The tower plating is so greedy, by the way. I better run. If we have vision here, but Kha'Zix can gap close quickly, and we have to run quite the far way until we reach the tower. Alright, but this is fine. We can base for Dirk plus longsword. Getting even further ahead. And again, one Nautilus hook or one Nautilus ult sets up Misfortune's ult. And they essentially just die for this at this stage. I mean, even in the late game, look at them. Kled might get a little tanky, but everyone else just gets straight up one-shot. Rengar is closing in. Okay. Gives me a Q auto and a bunch of gold from first strike. Not even mentioning all the HP she just lost. Yeah, now Tristana cannot approach, she's too low. Keep going. Had I not chunked Tristana before this fight, this could have been very ugly. But Tristana losing so much health off my Q auto, with all the lethality, plus first strike damage, meant she couldn't do what she was designed to do, which is jump in, get a kill, and get resets. So yeah, we convert this into a tower as well. First tower of the game, which means extra gold. Nice. Alright. We can recall, get a brutalizer, and keep snowballing, hopefully. Huge power spike coming very soon. So right now bot lane tower is taken, but Tristana is there to push, so I think we go there, push out one wave and then rotate. Push past River Rome, don't give her platings if you don't have to. Yeah, no reason to give Tristana any bonus gold. Ward here to stay safe. I still have Hubris stacks, for what it's worth. You're not getting farm, my friend. Okay, Hubris falls off. Okay, Kha'Zix is dead as well. I thought Nautilus R would combo flawlessly into his auto attack with Root, so I ulted, but it was barely off. Kill Tristana. Come on. Okay, team doesn't want to, so it's important to... actually, Nautilus kind of wants to. Yeah, but too late. Yeah, so it's important to stay on the same page. If the team decides to do Dragon, we don't want to overcommit, we want to assist them doing Dragon, or at least make it so the enemy can't punish them for doing Dragon. So here we are. Okay. Push past River Rome. The ball's in their court, they need to respond. And we can try to help the rest of the map in the meantime. Would have been nice. $1,500 for the item. I'm there. Okay, very important to take down Kled before the pet comes back up. Yeah, this is a complete disaster for them. Take their blue buff too, why not? We definitely don't want Tristana to get anything for free. Okay, and they surrender. Nice! Let's play another one. Alright, we have to be extra careful since Lucian gets to start with another longsword, and we don't, because he got first blood gold, obviously. But still quite the decent start. As soon as we get our first base, we need to be careful again, but this lane phase mainly revolves around Blitzcrank either finding hooks or not finding hooks, so no harm done, I suppose. It will be fine. Level 2, but they also have level 2, so doesn't really matter. Maybe I should have bought a potion, an extra one. I thought we would go for a longer trade, so I triggered this one right away. Anyway, I can go in and trade, get more value out of my potion, get Lucian lower, make sure we get our farm. At least most of it. Lucian's kind of low, not gonna lie. He always walks forward to avoid the bounce, so I just Q him directly. Simple. Get him. Perfect. So didn't even get to do anything with this extra longsword. I live. Ideally we get this wave and then recall. Spend some money. This will be a freezable wave, I think. But it is what it is. Hook. Okay, good enough. Need to be ready for the Gragas flash though. I was so sure he would body slam flash. So I already hovered my F key to flash in response, which worked like a charm. And now we can return with Serrated Dirk plus Longsword. This wave is of course screwed, but it did take them their jungler's time to do that. And their jungler's flash. I mean, jungler's flash kind of makes up for my own flash, so that doesn't really count. But point being, we now return with a big advantage and can bully Lucian out of lane and make up for that lost CS. Hopefully, that's the idea. But right now this wave state, as you can see, we just lose minions and Lucian gets to farm for free, which is terrible. Outright terrible, but we need to ward here first, just in case. Okay, now we get the wave in. Blitzcrank might get a grab here. They have no minions to hide behind. Okay, never mind. Lucian's only 5 CS up. It's not really the biggest deal, if I'm honest. F heal. And I need my heal. Goodness. How? I thought we had item advantage. It's okay though. Emilio's healing too strong, I guess. Alright, Kayn is ready. And so am I. Wait for Lucian's dash. He saves his dash from me. Or for that, sure. I lose to Melio 1v1 here. But Melio gets my shutdown, so it's not even as bad. Anyway, that was messy. Lucian also got a lot of kills here. But overall, not the worst situation for us. The wave's in our favor. Lucian doesn't get to... I mean, Lucian farmed before that, so he's already ahead in CS. Yeah, tough situation. Lucian is so strong early game. Rivaling the strength of Misfortune, as you can see. And Lucian plus Melio. Very strong combo, just like Lucian Nami. Melio enchants him. Lucian doesn't die, deals bonus damage with his passive. It isn't nasty. Anyway, we should outscale him with this build. Lethality is just way too good right now. Ooh, Lucian, big mistake. Big mistake, my friend. Melio will probably just heal him back to full health, so he won't care as much. Cancelled my auto, didn't get the ward. There we go. Just making sure to not cancel any autos. Queuing the minion instead of queuing him directly to refresh left tap. And this is quite nice. Lucian loses all this farm. He's on his way back to lane, so we have to back off. Can't get a full hubris, but we need to take this. This is a very good back timing. We want to return with full health. Full mana, freshly bought items. We just get this, plus double longsword, to be honest. Get as strong as we can right now, to keep snowballing. Okay. Lucian also with good components, and of course with Melio's support. But we're about to turn level 6, which means... should Lucian be foolish enough to waste his dash, we can ult him, so he either dies or burns flash too. 3-ish waves until we reach level 6, I think. Lucian is already level 6, so we have to keep that in mind. Right now we're a little bit behind, a little bit on the back foot. Oh Lucian, you're foolish. That's so much damage. I'm still level 5, my friend. Enough. Just barely. We got level 6 mid-fights, which saved this entire thing. I'm very happy I bought these additional long swords. Always spend your money with this build. You need to be as strong as possible. One plating, then back off, I guess. Okay. We're doing it. Punishing them for this madness. That's a nasty base. Spend all your money, get hubris and a dirk. Absolutely crazy. Oof. Okay, now the number one thing to do is not feed your shutdown money to this Lucian. And then everything's fine. Where are they? Gone. Oh god, misclick. Cancelled an auto. They seriously need to do something about this minion block. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, they got me. I tried to ward this to not get killed. I should have checked with my E. I'm not used to this thing here yet, which is kind of nasty, but it's alright. I mean, the thing I wanted to prevent Feed my shutdown to Lucian. Just happened. But still not the end of the world, I'd say. Anyway, it was preventable. I could have eaten the bush to see if someone's in there before warding it, which would have been the correct play for sure. Just get him. Make him pay. Alright, so we're stacking Hubris. More and more. Which sets us up for the late game. Brother, what are you thinking? Without Melio behind him, Lucian can't do nothing. Foolish mistake. Gives me another plating too. Now we recall, get more components. Actually, we only get the Last Whisper. We now need to save up for Pickaxe because we didn't manage to get the gold. And this component is trash. Might as well not bother. We need the Pickaxe. 5 haste? Who cares? I want my damage. Lucian with a similar plan, going for the... I mean, he obviously goes for the Energizer item, but also buying lethality right now. They're pushing quite hard. So I guess we just sit here and farm the wave on the tower. I have ults. One grab will be devastating. Close. Okay, Lucian just R's outright. Sure. Okay. It's fine. Just a lifesteal from Doran's Blade is already enough to keep me quite healthy, actually. Okay, I lost blue buff. I can't spam spells as hard anymore. I like the Dragon Call. We are very strong. We should take advantage of that. I won't go for this ward, it's way too risky. I just help with Dragon. Take the free stuff, win the game. Don't risk anything you don't have to risk. Alright. Lucian now on double Energizer. Only level 8 though. Four people bot lane. Okay, that was the worst possible timing. This fight would have been quite bad anyway, because I went in on Melio when Lucian could just counter-engage on me. But man, adding insult to injury, having 4 people here. All I saw was Blitzcrank's grab and my monkey brain went like, yep. We going in there. Not seeing the bigger picture. In any case, we have our big 3-item power spike. This is quite massive. Ouch. Not cool. Oh well. It's fine. Get this wave. But don't risk anything here. Don't push it too far, or else you get punished. Until this rock he can push. Yeah, again, Lucian was sitting here waiting for the 1v1. Right now, this favors him. Because he would have had the surprise factor. Well, I was dealing with the wave, probably even with Q on cooldown. Can't we just collapse? Yeah, let's just kill Blitzcrank. Get him. Trundle pops ghosts. There we go. Full collapse onto Garen. I have ults. Go. Come on, do it. Be brave. Be a true Gryffindor or something. I don't know. There we go. Don't need to connect many old waves, just a few. Already enough to deal some hefty damage with that lethality build. Oh god. We better back off here. Giving Katarina the wildest engage. No thank you. Take care. Crazy. What one Q can do to a man, I guess. Okay, I would like to find a base timing here, but Fizz needs to base first and I want to protect the tower. Make sure to not step on the dagger. Okay, Fizz is almost here. Just get the wave and keep going. Alright, nice. Actually, I can recall, get my Ghost Blade, and another Dirk. Perfect. That's really powerful. Okay. Now we just need to ride that item advantage to victory. With an 0-5 top laner, that might not be the easiest task. He might need help here. Or does he? Okay. Go. Get him. There we go. I mispathed a little bit. This wouldn't have been as close had I pathed correctly. I should have walked in an angle to cut him off a little bit more. But hey, a kill is a kill. If it works, it works. I don't complain. And giving Trundle a hand here... I mean, ganking... quote-unquote ganking, it's not the lane anymore. But ganking a losing lane is always risky. Because if the enemy laner is so fed that he just double kills you, then you're out of luck. But I was confident enough in the strength we have with these items. Which ended up true. There was no chance Garen would ever get us. There was only a slight chance he would escape, which would have been quite bad for us. Don't have mana for a Q. No, I do. Oh god, I played into Katarina. Maybe Fizz can save this. Nah, it's not good for us. They get shut down gold. Really not good for us. Yeah, I was too greedy, to be honest. Can't you just make a run for it? In any case, we want Edge of Night next, but I don't think setting Dorans is the right move. We could sell Boots, but I think it's also too early for that. When we have finished Edge of Night, then we sell Boots for Serrated Dirk, I think. Get Axiom Arc. And then we sell Doran's Blade for Blade of the Ruined King. I have ults. If Blitzcrank finds something... That's a problem. Okay, he walks that way, which means he still dies. It's fine. I better move. Okay, I couldn't allow her to jump on me because that would have been a complete disaster. Maybe I could have saved them had I moved in earlier. But it's, I mean, I better play it safe. Even if she gets additional kills there, I need to stay alive. I need to... Or when you play Misfortune, when you play AD carry in general, you need to be there to clean up. This is not enough, so I just sit on this. Getting more and more hubris stacks. Anyway, let's farm the jungle. We can get red buff for the team, stuff like that. Yeah, Baron for them, who would have thought. But this game's getting quite spicy. The Baron won't matter as much though if we... Oh, this is very good. This is extremely good. That Q smacked him for 40% health. Come on, Melio. Okay, and just like that, that Baron buff doesn't even matter anymore. Maybe it does. I want to kill an extra wave. Now recall. Katarina. She's quite powerful. Alright. Let's work towards Axiom Arc. Then we can spam ult left and right. Hopefully. To great success. They have quite the ultable team, really. They all die in very few waves. I don't like Lucian chilling there. Okay, we get his ult and we stop him from taking the tower. Time for Drake. We lose a tower for this, but it's still a Drake. Not a free Drake, but a Drake nonetheless. Now we have to retreat and save our base. As long as they don't have pressure with objectives, it's not even that bad. Protect inhibitor, get Drake's soul, and win. And don't get caught. At this point of the game, if you get caught, it's really bad. Without boots, that's even easier to get caught. The Edge of Night certainly helps in that regard. 1600 for Axiom. I just killed them with ult through exhaust. Just for reference. I was exhausted and still one-shot them. Now I get one-shot because I walk into a bush with a Katarina in it. Great stuff! Anyway, still most of them are dead, so this is not even too bad. Katarina might... Oh god, ulted Garen. Yeah, okay, it is still good. With Katarina down, only Garen alive, what are they gonna do? Nothing. Perfect. Okay. So it's still quite difficult to make progress in the map. Trundle still feels like he's useless. But he will get there eventually. Right, level 15. 2 items is a little for this point in the game, but I mean, he'll get there, He'll be fine. Look at my statue, isn't it glorious? So far so good. Oh, he doesn't live though. Sad life. Gotta preserve our spell shield if we can. And Trundle's split push starting to matter. He's not killing Katarina though, he's just dying. Don't overcommit, please. Gotta keep the wave pushed. But we don't want to walk up ourselves. Because that's asking for trouble. Trundle spawns in 20. They're probably getting ready for this Baron again. I'm gonna get Blade of the Ruined King for Garen, of course. And some lifesteal is also nice. I think it's very situational going for really full lethality. Last item should probably be Blade of the Ruined King most of the time. Careful. This Katarina is... That was close. This Katarina is a threat. I hope Trundle's fine in the split push matchup. There we go. She's a little too fed, isn't she? Kills me a little too fast, but good enough, I guess. Yeah, I lost my spell shield for that ult, so she could get to me with all that damage. And I didn't have the attack speed to fight her in close quarters. Also something where Blade of the Ruined King will help a lot. But yeah, this fight overall, 3 for 4. Only Garen alive. Dragon spawns in 3. Good news is Katarina is... I mean, okay, she isn't even full build. I was about to say she's full build, can't get any stronger, but she still can get stronger. So we have to be careful. She's an anti-ADC par excellence. Just get Dragon. Get that soul. I think I'm dead. Okay, Katarina's not going for me. But I can't fight here. I have to recall. I have no HP. We got the dragon though. But yeah, if you have a top laner like this, it's a very tough game to carry. But it's possible. And carrying games like these is the crucial deciding factor between climbing or not climbing. Alright, Katarina. Would have been a beautiful R, but unfortunately mistimed. Lucian. Just get him. There we go. Enemy positioning mistake instantly punished. This Garen. He must not get our inhibitors. They're on Baron, aren't they? Okay. Nice. Maybe the team can finish here. Okay, okay, perfect. Finally, in the end, we got there, I think. Alright, perfect. Let's go next. That's probably not worth it. I also healed a little too late trying to save Blitzcrank there. Alright, so the enemy definitely came out ahead in that level 1 skirmish. But fear not, we should be fine nonetheless if we play a clean game from now on. Ashe is a tough matchup for Misfortune, by the way. She can easily break your love tap with her range and then slow you down with her passive. Plus her ulti puts a cold stop to yours. So, all things to consider. This might be one of the games where we want to upgrade Boots to Boots of Swiftness, not only for Ashe's slow, but also for Tryndamere. Boots of Swiftness is very good against Tryndamere, and it's the enemy top laner. Well, that might be a Q. Ah, minion walked in front. Nautilus is definitely standing in this bush, looking to maybe Hex Flash. Yep. Popping the potion instantly. We don't want to engage in longer fights. I didn't have my Q ready when he grabbed Ashe, so we couldn't really follow up. And these grabs, not that potent early game, we need more items. Or at least serrated Dirk for them to matter more. Okay, we're under tower. But it could be worse. Right, 18 to 16 actually up in CS. In any case, let's not get Nautilus hooked. That'd be the worst case scenario. We'll have to give up minions, maybe. Yeah, this one I couldn't get in position to get it in time. And here we go. I shouldn't have used W, it just cost me mana. The trade was over after a second anyway. But yeah, we have to play passive here. We have to wait for our power spikes. This is a tough situation to be in for sure. But patience is key. If you get impatient, you just fall behind and you can't really do much going forward. Ah, the minion pathed very awkwardly. But Nautilus tanked so many tower shots without dying. Ah, no. I wanted to Q auto. Didn't realize, didn't have mana for that. Instantly punished. Anyway, we get a kill. And Ashe gets a kill, so pretty much even in that regard. But now we can farm a little more freely. Ashe is busy farming herself, so she can't really punish me for that. Alright, Udyr, you got this. She took a tower shot even. That's very good. Come on, Udyr. You can do it. Okay. I still have heal. Thought maybe Udyr needed the movement speed. Yeah, she's messing up big time. Going in with numbers disadvantage. Yeah, just have to play it smart. Play with the enemy's greed. Especially in low elo, people greed all the time. Like myself for this wave. It should be fine though. Yeah, it's still 3 versus 1, so what's he gonna do? Okay, the wave's under tower enough, as I like to say, so we can base in a safe spot now, get some items for 2,000 gold. Alright. Definitely looking at a strong lane phase now. You can't hook me because you can't hook through a tower. Yo, had I even thought that he might do something stupid like this, I would have stayed and picked up that kill, but I didn't think he would do that. I based behind the tower deliberately, precisely because Nautilus cannot hook you through terrain. Oh, man. But I mean, if he just walked up and I cancel my base and he walks back, then I just cancelled my base for nothing. So this was impossible to predict. So yeah. It's still an advantage for us because he's off the map now. I don't complain. Doesn't want to save a stack for the cannon minion. Sure. Okay, we slow push this. There's no reason to fast push. Ashe is probably standing under her tower, which is smart. But our way of punishing it is slow pushing. Okay, he killed the cannon minion early, which means the push is now quite fast all of a sudden. Next wave, we should hit level 6. Yeah, there's Ashe, just standing there. We'll see. I have ult now. This screams tower dive. My Q didn't come... I mashed Q, but it was on cooldown. That was just my bad. I could have played this much better. Doesn't matter in the long run, of course. I want a couple more minions. It's kind of greedy, but I will do it. We just saw that Brand is topside. It's enough. The longer we take this fight, the more risky it gets. All I want is... I just wanted money for my hubris. And that's all I need. Get my first item power spec. Yeah, I'm playing this sloppy. I'm sorry for this, but still we're in good position to carry. And here's my statue from Hubris. This item's so strong. Okay, so they will get a plating, maybe even 2. But at least we can get most of this wave, right? The cannon minion takes 8 shots to die. Then the rest is still available for us to farm. Alright, wave reset. We're up in CS. Ult in 20 seconds. Oh, they're on dragon. Careful. Very sloppy. At least we stopped the dragon though. And I got some hubris stacks for the late game. So this isn't even too bad. And Ashe dies plus I die, which means she doesn't get an advantage here. So it's all fine in the end. But I should have aimed... The awkward part to maneuver here was my ults, because it came back mid-fight. Made it kind of difficult to get in position, because I essentially needed to cast it as soon as it got ready, because the later the worse. And Ashe just happened to sidestep it anyway. So now I want to fast push this, because this wave needs to get under tower ASAP. Yeah, so Ashe is now bound to this. Can we punish that? Come on, Blitzcrank. Do it. Kill him, please. Just kill him. Okay. Brand is there. I thought Nautilus would die more quickly. That was my bad. But still, trading kills like this, it triggers fast strike for me. And as you can see, it also creates opportunities for the team, which might or might not end up poorly. But this game is a mess. It's a complete mess. Anyway, I'm getting stronger by the minute. Getting more hubris stacks and serrated dark. As soon as you finish this, you enter one-shot territory. I have ult right now. If Ashe doesn't respect it, I mean she's low health, but so she should respect it. Kinda sad she's on low health, because now I can't kill her because she will back off. But I just get the wave. Push it in, get a plating. They took so many platings from us. Need to start equalizing. Okay. Two platings easy. Lethality works against towers too. Aim so we hit the wave at the same time. I kind of wasted my first strike there, getting hit by Ashe W, but at this point in the game it's not too important. What really matters is we get the wave into, so we get even more. But as you can see, one mistake and Misfortune punishes incredibly hard with her all-in damage. Get even more value from tower platings. We can grab a plant from mana, and then continue fighting. Well, Vladimir just died, so maybe I just recall after all and get my Brutalizer. Oh no, Udyr. Hang on. Get him. Okay, good enough. I flashed, anticipating his spell. Kinda did not work out for me, but he ultimately didn't land his spells anyway, so... It kinda did work out for me, but arguably could have saved me. Oh, come on. Okay. Always important to be there for your team. They were setting eyes on my Vel'Koz and I didn't like that. At this point we can wait for Last Whisper even. Man, I hope Udyr returns, because else this can get quite dicey. But yeah, we'll soon need to upgrade boots. After Cyril does, I want to upgrade boots. This Tryndamere might run me down if I don't. Okay, I probably should have pathed... Well, actually... to be careful. Can Vel'Koz finish the job? No, he can't. It's always so risky against Vladimir. Oh, that damage. Vladimir eats you alive. Okay, I'll farm one wave bot lane. We lost the bot lane tower for obvious reasons. It's a 4v5 right now. Makes this kind of hard to play. The hubris stack's going wild though. Udyr is back. Taking the tower, kind of risky, to be honest. But I think we'll go for it. And now I can finish my Cyrildas. Perfect. I mean, I could have finished it before, but now we get, get an even bigger advantage. And he disconnects again. Oh god, come on. So right now, this is already 25% pen plus 15 lethality. It's so crazy, honestly. Tryndamere lives with ults, naturally. Maybe we can catch them off guard with my own ulti. Depends on how they proceed. Tryndamere too mobile right now, and I don't want to cross him really. But I prevented them from doing even worse things with that Herald. Maybe they go on Vel'Koz now. We're sharing farm right now, which is not optimal, but being by myself top lane gets me killed pretty much. Yeah, Tryndamere's right there. Okay, Vel'Koz wants bot lane, sure. Splitting against Vladimir is super dangerous. Okay, at least Illaoi is winning that, it seems. I can push this past river, I think. They're in our jungle right now, dogpiling on Vel'Koz. Gotta make sure I don't get ulted. Okay, Udyr finally back, but we're so far behind right now because of his DC. He needs to cover a lot of ground. They take dragon here. Gotta protect the tower. I kinda misplayed though. Was too greedy. Get him. That's his ults. Can we kill Tryndamere? Don't know if he has ulti or not. I don't want to find out the hard way. Come on, Udyr. Get him. Or not. Alright, I recall. Let's work towards Ghostblade, actually. But yeah, now I have these, and this means Tryndamere is a lot less dangerous, also Ashe a lot less dangerous, but my team... we gotta try and solo carry this. No, no, no. No surrender. We can do it. We can do it. Nice try. I respect it. You're not winning this. Or maybe you are. Random Ash Arrow too. Steep mountain to climb, for sure. Trunderman knocking at our inhibitor. Also doesn't exactly make this easier. On my way, my friend. Maybe we can do it. Alright, kill for our team. That's something I like to see. Anyway, let's farm for Ghost... Oh, do we farm for Ghostblade? Can I do something there? I don't think so. This is precisely... Okay, he has ulti. So we can't do much here. Unfortunately. But yeah, this game was a 4v5 for a little too long. He doesn't have ult. Maybe Udyr can kill him. Okay. At the very, very least. Now I get my Ghostblade. Tough game. Tough game if I've ever seen one, but definitely winnable. Alright, finished Ghostblade. Next up, I kind of like Edge of Night, but yeah, with Ghostblade plus Swifties, we might even be able to run from Tryndamere. Unless he pops Ghosts. Then there's that, of course. They're all missing. They might be trying to take Baron. I have ults. So maybe if you can catch Brand, he should die to one ulti. For sure. Also Ashe. Ashe and Brand will die in one ult. Vladimir can pool. Even Nautilus might die to one ult at this point though. Okay, I failed. I was hoping for Brand to path this way. It was a gamble. It didn't pay off. But at least I didn't risk my life for this, so that's a gamble that's acceptable. Get him. Or not. Okay, this should be Drake for us. Get her. I'm there. Meanwhile, Tryndamere. It's a big problem. We need to stop him. We can't let him take inhibitor. Okay. Without ulti, of course, dies in a heartbeat. No questions asked. We have to keep our base as safe as we can. On my way. I have ults. Big shutdown. We need to take that dragon. Take it while we can. Yeah, as long as we get Brand away from this dragon, it's free, and that's all we care about. No getting away from Vladimir. When he flanks you, it's real tough. But yeah, in a game like this, you can't go 0 deaths. It just doesn't work like this. It's just way too difficult when it's 4v5 for that long. But we're still holding it together quite well. And once I hit Edge of Night, I should also be a little bit safer. But the most important thing is not give them any more dragons, if we can. If they get Dragon Soul, worst case, then that's probably just game over. Luckily they are quite far away from that win condition. Let's just walk this is faster, because of speed. I have ult in 10. 10 is not now. Okay, 3. Good enough, for sure. He's still taking inhibitor, no one cares. No one can do anything, really. Okay. No ult again, or he just didn't see the damage coming? That also might be the case. Anyway, I get Edge of Night here. I'm getting very strong indeed. Vladimir is an issue though. He'll always be able to 1v1 me. Because that's what Vladimir does in the late game. He deletes AD carries. Well. He actually got the tower with that maneuver. But it was a tower that was worth very little anyway. So low HP wise already. Perfect. Getting more hubris stacks. So next I want Axiom Arc. And, or actually, do I want Axiom Arc? There is an argument for just sitting on Boots of Swiftness and going Blade of the Ruined King last item. I deal more than enough damage with my ults, and I need to be able to deal with Vladimir too, who is not really ultable. Yeah, I think Blade of the Ruined King last item and then keeping my boots is better. Trim the mat down. Very important. Drake in 1 minute. Can we kill him? Ashe no ult, we know that much. Ashe no HP. There we go. Your ult is filthy strong. But yeah, we can't rely on it too much. Again, Vladimir would put a stop to that. Drake in 10. Udyr is dead, unfortunately. I'll stay on the map though until I can afford the full item. Doran's Blade is strong enough, don't need to base for a component. Goodness. Can I please... Okay. Vel'Koz still dies. I like the teleport. Get him. Get that dragon. Get the dragon and get out. I was too greedy there. Way too greedy. I shouldn't have allowed Tryndamere to get that shut down. Okay. Yeah, I should have disengaged anyway. I was in a weak position. And then facing down Vladimir plus Tryndamere, 2 champions who prey on me. Not the smartest idea I've ever had, but at least I get my full Blade of the Ruined King now. And this, hopefully, should be enough to carry this. Udyr also back in the game. He started so strong, then died 5 times after his disconnect. Anyway, we can make this happen. I believe. I'm confident in this. Yeah, 4 lethality items plus Blade. Plus an inbuilt Last Whisper with Rancor. Dying with those Cinder stacks feels like Sonic the Hedgehog. Losing all his rings. Come on, Blitzcrank. Notal is not moving. There we go. Very weird game. He was just watching Ashe getting murdered. Maybe they're arguing in chat, I don't know. Usually when people stand still, it's because they argue. Low-key happy he didn't land. Don't want to see that Vladimir if I can help it. I shouldn't farm, I should just give it all to Vel'Koz. Careful. The team is not in position to push. I'm not feeling this. Yep. Getting flanked. No good. Tryndamere is also coming. Yeah, there he is. Approaching us right now. I thought she would greed for this. I failed. I wasted my ult. My ult is not worth much anyway, because I get cancelled so easily, plus Tryndamere and Vladimir dodge it. But I hope this doesn't... Oh, okay, Ashe just suicided. Technically alive. Okay. That's lifesteal. Drake and 50, yeah, but... Can we go there? Actually, I get this and then red buff for the team. I don't have to base. There's nothing to buy except for red elixir. Getting an advantage for the team is worth more. You can have the gold, I don't need it. Drake and 20. Let's collect some Cinder over here. Hubris attack damage goes crazy, by the way. 500 AD, almost. Yo, if you get Infernal Soul, GG. Perfect. That Notal is trying to check. No good, sir. Okay, Drake's Soul secured. And Vladimir goes down. Okay, we make this happen. We actually get this. Unfortunate. Keep pushing though, we still have numbers. 2 down on their team, 1 down on our team. Okay. Actually worked. This time you're done for. Or not. But she lost so much health that they lose their base here. Okay, this would be too greedy, I guess. Let's kill Nautilus. If we can. Yeah, I'll flash for this. A kill at this stage of the game is worth so much. And again, we need those boots. We can't upgrade our build at this point. This is the optimal build. 540 attack damage. We're definitely not weak. Normally you want to sell boots for extra damage, but with Hubris, 61 stacks. No need. Level 18 unlocked. Tons of AD. But due to not selling boots and having Blade of the Ruined King, we don't one-shot with ult as easily. But that doesn't matter. By the way, we shouldn't push... Oh, that was so good. That was so good, honestly. What a godlike hook, really. We should push a side lane, but the team is mid lane now, maybe we can breach it open. We see Brand behind us, we see Tryndamere top lane. Tryndamere died, maybe we can end. I still have ulti. I could use it just to clear the wave, honestly. Okay, GG. Nice, what a game. Realm Misfortune is a decent combo. We got Strong All In level 6. And we could cheese out of some HP, but it doesn't matter too much. Vayne, of course, nice scaling. And Bard is the most difficult support for Misfortune to face. Anyway, they're going very aggressive right off the bat. So, yeah, we kind of have to match that. At least Misfortune's very good in these short bursty trades scenarios. Depending on Vayne's build, she might go for a burst build too. That kind of sucks. Okay, level 2. Rel also is level 2, so... I was not ready for that engage. I tried to follow up there, but maybe I shouldn't have. But at least Vayne uses her Ghost, but I used both my summoners. I can't walk up here, because if Vayne catches me, I'm in trouble. Yeah, at least I got some damage back on them. But this Rel has no chill, but this is what you have to do. If your support's very aggressive, you have to be very aggressive yourself. Oh god, I wasted my Q. Don't. You have to follow your support's game plan. Support calls the shots in lane, and you have to try to harmonize with their playstyle. Get a biscuit in half a minute. Get her, please. Come on. Close. I got E away, so not much more I could have done. These, by the way, I like Rel's playstyle. It will be so much better once I get my first serrated duck. But right now, well, if she's clever, she helps me push, but I pop a biscuit just to push, it's fine. Okay, I will barely get my serrated duck. Had I missed one more minion, would have been iffy. But here I can base, by the time I'm in base, I will have the money. And Vayne returns with just boots. Wow, she didn't really get much, huh? But yeah, this is an enormous power spike. Serrated duck. Rel is nowhere to be found, and they will get this wave on the tower, which is kind of bad. We'll lose a wave for this, but we got such a massively better base than Vayne that we hopefully can convert this into something bigger right now. But yeah, Vayne probably bases again and now gets some combat stats. Or what are they doing? Bard can escape anyway with his magical journey. Careful. Don't want to miss farm, but also don't want to leave Rel by herself. Let's see with what items Vayne returns here. Okay, just an extra dagger. Not the end of the world. Alright. EQ for some solid damage. Oh, I missed the cannon. Man, kind of a stressful lane, not gonna lie. So much to pay attention to. They're not running into my Qs. I need to Q them directly. And I need to farm better. This is getting concerning. But yeah, queuing them directly for the guaranteed value. Had she left the ward to me, I would have gotten the gold as well. But hey, not many people know, I guess. But yeah, those short bursty trades against my auto Q, they can't win. And this definitely, Vayne, you're paying a big price. You might get Magical Journey ganked, careful. When Bard leaves like this, it's always a red flag. This time he didn't gank, but you need to respect it. We push this in to make Vayne, oh god, again. Make Vayne pay for his Bard to return. Okay, there he is. He just went base. Boots of swiftness now. I missed more CS than I would have liked. Anyway, we keep the wave pushed. I've got ulti now. Of course that gets cancelled. That was stupid. I tunnel visioned so hard, I completely ignored the fact Vayne is right next to me. It is what it is. Jungler's here. Careful. How did that connect? Did you see that hitbox? How on earth? No, Nocturne dies too. Oh, this is a disaster. A complete disaster. My fault though. I played this entire sequence way too unclean. We'll have to bounce back now. Vayne's on 1 kill, 1 assist, and I lose this entire wave. Anyway, we're playing a very strong build, so I'm not too worried. Man, I keep losing CS. Can I even push this in? I don't think so. It's not just outside tower, which is kind of awful, but no way around it. I'm 1v2 and Bard can magical journey himself and Amumu in if I'm not careful. I have to try and stand in experience range? Okay, never mind. I just back off and lose everything, but there's really no alternative again. Wow, my Q went off, but it didn't. That's crazy. Break his bone plating. If Rel gets a good engage though, we can do something, but Bard ulti denies mine. Vayne red buff. Nasty. If Rel doesn't do anything, this wave is kind of bad for us. Okay, so we just sit back here. Inavia returned to mid lane. I'm just losing farm ad nauseam. Nothing I can do about it. Okay, maybe they are stupid and let me ult them on the tower. Not even enough to last at this. Don't get a single minion, honestly. Crazy. Anyway, the most important thing is to avoid tilts. And to find the engage. Better than expected, to be honest. Can finally get some farm. Crowd control. Did I get a plating, which is also quite nice. 0 damage. I have to back off now. Unlucky. Vayne lives with 1 HP. Anyway. We get Hubris. And 5 seconds for another long sword. Yeah, this is still fine, I guess. So now we have a bunch more lethality. But yeah, this early game of course went anything but according to plan. Yet we're still even in CS. So not even too bad. And we can start taking over in the mid game at least. Let's just push this in. Kinda unlucky that Vayne managed to tumble out of Rel's ultimates. We see Bard. Can pressure the tower here. Not Rel, what's her name? Vayne, no full item. And no tumble. Okay, it's too low a cooldown. Never mind. I should have ulted a little earlier, then she wouldn't have had her tumble back. Nice. Okay, she's dead. Super unlucky game. But again, the worst thing I could do is start feeding alongside Rel. If I just don't do that, then I will be able to take over later on. I get these minions at least. But yeah, look at this scoreboard, we're getting crushed in the solo lanes. Ah, if only I could stop missing cannon minions too. In any case, we get another Serrated Dark plus a longsword, so this base is still quite good. Vayne with a full Storm Razor. Quite nasty. But yeah, we can still deal a lot of damage to her in right situations. Just gotta try and turn this around. Nocturne is fed, but he's the only one. Top lane is incredibly far behind. Okay, I almost fell for this. Gotta ult the wave. Buddy. As long as I ult the wave, there's no way they can dive me. You need minions to coordinate a dive. It doesn't work without them. So we might get a free dragon here, which I'll gladly take, the objective bounty. And now let's recall. Don't. I have nothing left. I have to take this recall. They probably get him without me anyway. Okay, maybe I should have stayed. So Nocturne can save ult, but he has the Hex Plate, so what gives? I mean, he has 30 haste on his ult too. Yeah, this looks fine. I mean, she uses both summoners and I get a shutdown. Doesn't sound bad for me. That's quite precisely what we need. Shutdown gold. If we now get Fiora's shutdown too, then we're not even that far behind anymore. Even objective bounties fell off already. Okay. I think it's still good for me to go bot lane. Go bot lane, get the wave in. If I don't go there, I probably still lose this entire wave, don't I? We'll see. I mean, I get some experience plus some gold. And the wave goes under tower faster, which is always nice. And now I can roam. Vayne's busy with the big wave. She's now unfortunately allowed to farm. I just rotate mid lane, get the wave into tower, and then rotate top lane to hopefully help with the fights. Shutdown on Fiora, okay, perfect. It's all about map pressure. Get this in. Now we help here. Bard will probably magical journey over, so... Yeah, this is why I went here. What's he gonna do? He's just dead. Alright, Vayne gets a tower in the meantime, which is no surprise. But we might get mid lane tower, which is worth way more. Wait, I didn't get a takedown on Bard? Or maybe it was more than 3 seconds because his ulti put him in stasis, so no hubris trigger. Unlucky. No one gets the cannon minion. I didn't even get it. You can ping me all you want. You missed it all by yourself. Come on, let's do it. She flashes. That's good. How dead am I? Very. Yeah, nothing I can do. Once the Mumu locks me down, we overextended, that's for sure. No point denying that. Let's see what we can do though. Getting closer to Cyrilla's Grudge Power Spike, which is massive, in case you don't know. Definitely upgrade Trinket at this point. We need to stop the Fiora split push. That's the most important thing. If she gets under inhibitor for free, then we can't really defend for much longer. We'll get it. Red buff for the team. Okay, try to join. We could base, honestly. Nah, it's too late. Dragon spawns already. Finishing Cyrillas is very strong. Oh, look at this pathing. What is this? Alright, so Mumu. Fiora goes down, perfect. Are they on it? I don't think so. Yeah, they're not. Catch Bard. We see him. This still is fine because this isolates the Amumu. I don't get an assist again, but making sure it's a 3v1. Oh, Bard, what are you doing? Just get the Drake now. Amumu's down. People fighting, despite us two needing to take Drake. She looks dead. Never mind. I mean, getting her flash is also very nice. Now we can base. We got the dragon. We don't need to linger here. It's pointless. We just base, get our items, regroup, and take it from there. Let's see what we can do to that Fiora. Got blue buff. Okay, if she doesn't want help, then sure. I don't want to tilt my teammates. Tilting your teammates is a safe way to lose. Just kill her, bro. At this point we have to. We have to collapse. We can't listen to Lux anymore. Come on. Come on, get him. Get him! Was about to say. Oh god. We're alive. Yeah. Again, Rel needed to engage there, and she did. We won the fight hard. Easy. Yet for some reason I don't get any kill participation in this game. All I do is create opportunities, my team capitalizes, and I sit there, do nothing. Well, I created the opportunity, but it doesn't show in my score, which is a little bit disheartening, not gonna lie. Anyway, I got a fat tower here, 700 gold. Get this, and now we're looking even stronger. But yeah, getting a good 5-man ults against a Bard is very unlikely. Because Bard has the point and click cancel misfortune ult button with his own ulti. Well, he messed up. That's fine. That's not fine. Yeah, Fiora on top of me is always bad. But we should have this. Nocturne is quite fed, Rel can support him. Yeah, this is a free kill. Perfect. And again, situation created. My team capitalizes. I mean, this right here is a 3 for 3. So this could have been better for our team. But still. Kind of rough though, that I always have to suffer for my team. I need to play more selfish, I guess. Anyway, Yone is back in the game, Nocturne is still very strong. So if we just play around Nocturne, we should also have a good time. Drake and 40. We definitely want to set that up. I didn't want to ult for just a single Bard. Oh, this Anivia looks dead. There we go. Bard ulti, quite not in time. It was close, almost got me. Right, should be fine. Just take Dragon. Lux should be able to defend against Vayne. Vayne can't really push. Lux has a billion wave clear in her kit. Take the red buff away too. Very important because again it's global. Get it. Come on. Take the free stuff, win the game. This dragon, completely free. No reason not to get it. I think recalling is correct here, but also helping Lux with this tower doesn't seem terrible. Never mind. Helping Lux with that Amumu doesn't seem terrible. I have ults in 10. I'll just R. Get a Nivea. Make sure Fiora can't defend her. We still deal good burst damage, of course. I mean, look at my items. Yo, Vayne, what are you doing? Okay, they surrender. Nice! That was a good showcase of Strike Misfortune. For more content, click the link on your screen.